Now, most of you already know that Nio plans to start delivering 4 new vehicles this year, which of course the 2 vehicles we got to see Nio revealing them in Nio Day 2022. And obviously the president of Nio last week, we get to hear him saying that there are 2 more vehicles coming, which obviously the deliveries of those vehicles might start even before the deliveries of the 2 models they announced or unveiled in Nio Day 2022. Now, ladies and gents, just yesterday we got to see the 3rd model being of course showed in the regulatory filings, which is something that obviously confirms what so many of the retail investors have been thinking about the 3rd model that will be delivered this year, and that is the Nio EC6, which I must say that it is quite a beauty, and it, like I said, it is as per what so many of the new investors were expecting. Now, before we dig deep into this video, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. And I already appreciate if you can just hit that likes button if you do enjoy the content that I'll be giving you about the latest news we got to read yesterday about the 3rd model that Nio plans to deliver. Before they delivered those 2 models, namely the EC7 and the ES8, which they unveiled in Nio Day 2022. So if you enjoyed this video, please, I really appreciate if you can just hit the likes button, as it helps with YouTube's algorithm. Otherwise, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I'll also appreciate if you can just subscribe, and once you subscribe, you don't forget to hit that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. So yes, yesterday we finally saw the new Nio EC6, and I must say, boy, it is quite a beauty. As you would know that this EC6 on Nio's old models, it was the most, of course, beautiful SUV which they had in the market, because it is like a coupe like SUV, which makes it different from their, of course, standard SUVs that you were buying at that time. Now, to get to see that obviously Nio is still continuing with that model makes us to be excited, because not only do we have now, of course, that big brother, which is the EC7, which Nio unveiled in Nio Day 2022, but we also, or Nio still continues to produce the EC6, which is, of course, we first saw it from their NT 1.0 car. So I'm really excited, and when I saw this, I started thinking about price wise, because obviously you will know that this EC6 definitely will be cheaper than the EC7, which obviously you already know the prices. So I'm really excited, and already there are news rumoring around the streets of Twitter saying that this SUV or this EC6 might even sell more than the ET5. So I don't know, I guess time will tell, because one thing about China, you will know that Chinese are into SUVs more than, of course, sedans, which is why those that sell SUVs in China will definitely. And I must say, I was not surprised by what, of course, the streets of Twitter is saying about SUVs, or these SUVs selling even more cars than the ET5, because you'll know that China, or the Chinese consumers, are more into SUVs than sedans. They are more into family cars than obviously sedans. So I would definitely not take that away to say that we might see even the deliveries of this new ES6 surpassing the ET5. As obviously, like I said, China, or most consumers in China, are more into, of course, SUV cars. So finally getting to see, of course, this EC6 at least yesterday made me to be really excited, because like I said in the beginning of this video, Nio this year plans to deliver 4 new models. In fact, in the first half of this year, they plan to deliver 4, or to bring in 4 new models into their, of course, existing models, which is something that is incredible. And we already know the models, except for the last one, which is still pending, of course, confirmation. But we already know the 3 models, and that is the ES8, EC6, and the EC7. And the last model, of course, we have also, so many people, retail investors, have made their prediction to say that that will be the NT 2.0 ES6, which makes sense, right? Because ES6, it's also the model that they were selling, and it was doing good at that time, or during its time as an NT 1.0. So I definitely believe that we are also going to see the S6 being the model or the fourth model that Nio will obviously, or it's planning to deliver around or before May, which is something that is incredible. Now, the good thing that if you were to forget most of the things that I said on this video is that Nio plans to introduce or bring in 4 new models into their, of course, existing models, which is something that is incredible. And the fact that obviously the 2 models which of course Nio has not unveiled yet, which is the EC6 and probably the ES6, are as expected to be delivered even much faster than those 2 vehicles or those 2 models that we saw Nio introducing in a Nio Day 2022. So I'm really excited about this because I know for sure that this will definitely boost their deliveries. This will definitely generate them some good revenues because in total Nio will be delivering 8 vehicles, and of course these 8 vehicles will all have the NT 2.0 platform. So I'm really excited because I know that of course all the models that Nio will be delivering by the end of this first half will be the NT 2.0 platform, which is the latest technology that is found into Nio cars. So this, ladies and gents, must just show you that in terms of the demand in deliveries, we might get demand to be boosted, especially when Nio introduced these 4 new models this first half. So in the second half, ladies and gents, I'm expecting Nio to start delivering good delivery numbers because, ladies and gents, they will be having a wide range of cars that the consumers will choose from. And I mean, something that really is good to the consumers who goes and buy the Nio cars, they've got an option to choose battery as a service or bus, which entails them going to a battery swapping station and swap the battery in their car in less than 4.5 minutes. Now, this alone, or once you choose to subscribe into this battery as a service, you even get around $10,000 cut off from your purchase of your vehicle. And once you get that, then you pay a subscription fee each and every month to utilize battery swapping station, and you swap batteries wherever you see or wherever you meet this battery swapping station all over China. And the good thing is that Nio is not only implementing this battery swapping station technology only in China, but they are also implementing it outside of China and Europe. We already have battery swapping stations that are working there, and it looks like users wherever Nio is selling their cars, they are enjoying this battery swapping station. And one thing that Nio is doing with this technology is that they are bringing it as closer as possible to their consumers, because the last time we checked, over 65% of the consumers in China that owned a Nio car had a battery swapping station within a 3-kilometer radius, which is something that must just show you that Nio plans to obviously get or take these battery swapping stations closer to their consumers, which is something that is incredible and something that will definitely motivate those that buy the Nio cars to subscribe to this kind of service, as of course it offers convenience, not only with time, but you don't have to get stuck with one battery in your car for the entire life. So I'm really excited about the developments that we get to see from Nio. Though yesterday we read that Bridgewater cut its holdings on to Nio by just over 20%. It is of course something that should not make you to panic, because Bridgewater, you will know that obviously for the past 5 quarters they've been loading the boat, increasing their holdings into this Nio stock. So obviously it's not a train smash at all, because they are still owning over 4 million Nio shares. So it is something that is incredible and something that obviously should not make you to panic, but rather make you to remain bullish, stay long and strong onto this Nio stock. Otherwise, with all that, guys, Nio yesterday finished the day trading at $10.31, and obviously we don't know in the short term where the share price will go, but in the long term we definitely know that this is a stock which is just set for greatness, and those that obviously take low trading prices as advantage to load the boat are definitely going to be rewarded in the longer term. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And God bless you all.